said Dave Chappelle is the wackest comedian out there. Why you feel that way, Faith?
I said,
Goodness.
I said he's. Well, first of all, we were talking about the Monique situation, and she feels that she should get the same as him or whoever, whatever.
Close to, she said. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not really about that. Netflix is just fucking with him. They've always fucked with Dave. They don't really fuck with us. But white people built Dave. He's never, for a fact, he's never made niggas laugh. Until,
Dave funny now. Come on, Chappelle Show classic.
Chappelle Show was funny.
Charlie Murphy's writing, rest in peace, was classic. Dave Show, there was a season before that was whack.
Which one?
The first one.
No, man.
Yes.
Chappelle's first 2 seasons was great.
No. The first season was whack. The second season is when Charlie started writing, and that's when you saw the Rick James and all the.
It'd be different. I think they're funny too, but could it be different because Dave ain't come from the same place a lot of these other comedians came from?
Nah.
Like Dave tell you he came from
don't matter.
Suburban background.
Yeah, that's that bullshit. Yeah, I Carly was raised with whites. Fuck out of here, nigga. It's just I'm talking about they're dumbing it down, and people are not saying the real shit. That's all I'm saying. The shit he be saying is he was around when we did Friday. Why wasn't he in that?
Dave was around then?
What? Yes. They used to give him a TV show pilot every year. That's why his name of his company's called Pilot Boy. And it would fail. Every year, he would get a pilot. They just gave him a Grammy. I'm like, how the fuck do you get a Grammy without
the comedy album of the year. It was the
what album?
It was for the stand-up you just said was funny.
Now, think about what he just said.
He said it's for a stand-up, not an album.
But that's what they do. They take the stand-up and they just put it on the album. Yeah, it's just you just listen to it.
When?
I don't know. I saw it on TV. I didn't listen to the album.
No, exactly. How you gonna get a stand-up of the year? It just came out. This is from last year.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah, the album that shit.
The one he got the Grammy for is from 2017.
Thank you. I rest my case.
I don't know. I just think I think Dave's funny.
He's a nice guy. He's all right, but he's not real.
So what do you think of Kevin Hart?
No, talking about, so you don't think Chappelle got some classic moments with the Chappelle Show?
Definitely.
No. Yes, with that. With the yes.
Got you.
Yes. Written by Charlie Murphy, rest in peace.
Charlie wrote that. I thought Neil and all of them wrote. Dave,
Fuck
Neil,
no,
Charlie.
Them is real Charlie Murphy stories. That's Rich Murphy right there. Those are stories that Charlie been telling us for years. For years.
Wait, what about all the other sketches?
You don't remember them?
Yes, we do. Come on now. The Making the Band sketch, the R. Kelly sketch.
I think Charlie wrote that shit
The Blind
too.
Racist.
The Ash Larry.
The Blind Racist sketch. The Race Draft. Yeah,
and then he leaves. He's scared. Fuck are you scared of?
The white man.
Come on, man. The white man been here. He ain't going nowhere. Do you know how? Do you know what Flip Wilson had to do?
No.
Oh my God, Flip Wilson owned his show.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had to go through that same thing. There's no reason. There's no reason to run. He said they were portraying the show wrong. Nigga, you the producer. That's like you saying they're portraying my show wrong. What'd you just tell me? You running it.
Right.
It's just, I'm like, he's just a kept nigga to me. And I'm like, okay. But Monique was like saying, I'm trying to tell Monique, you can't compete with that. You have to do a Louis C.K. I have to do it because they fuck with me in some movies.
What's good with the people? This your boy Jackson. I'm back with another one, baby. All right, man. It seems we got a slight issue today between Fazon Love and your boy Dave Chappelle. Apparently, Fazon believes that Dave Chappelle never made black folks laugh, man. He never made black folks laugh. All the way from Half Baked to Blue Streak to any other features he might have been in any other movies and his stand-up. Fazon Love says that Dave Chappelle never made black folks laugh. Now let me give my opinion to this. I don't believe that's exactly true. What I believe is that his fan base was not created solely by African Americans. You take Fazon Love. Look at the movies he's been in. He's been in Friday. He was in the Elf movie with the white dude, Will Ferrell. He's been in tons and tons. He's done a lot of stand-up, but mostly he's done black-oriented films. Okay, so that is his core fan base, African Americans. Dave Chappelle, he's done a little bit. He's done some different things. He hasn't just done black-oriented movies specifically. Dave Chappelle has also done white movies. He's done SNL. That is a white-oriented show. It's a good show. It's a dying show, but it's mostly Caucasians on and watching that show. Now, for him to sit back and say that Dave Chappelle never made black folks laugh, Dave Chappelle was never fly, he was always a kind of a corny dude, I just don't believe that. I believe Dave Chappelle is who he is. Yes, he says he grew up on the white side of town. I believe him because he's not the most, excuse my French, but he's not the most, urban sounding and acting individual. He has kind of a balanced personality. He can chill with white people and he can chill with black people. He can relate to both. That's Dave Chappelle. I feel like Fazon Love is a little bit angry. I'm not going to say he's bitter. I just think that he sees this industry in a certain light to where he believes that Netflix only messes with certain people, which you can kind of agree with him a little bit on that. They have specific people that they choose to mess with. Now, as far as Monique goes, which was the original beginning of this conversation, Monique is not worth the amount of money that she's asking for. I think everybody can agree on that. Monique is not worth $3 million. Okay, she might be worth a little bit more than $500,000, but trust and believe it's not much. It's not much more than that. Okay, so Monique, she does not deserve, $5 million. Like what she says, Amy Schumer's pulling in $12 million. People need to also understand the numbers. It's a numbers game. Okay, they asked Fazon Love, why do you feel like it's not many black female comedians thriving in this industry? Fazon said it has to do with numbers. There's not a lot of them. I feel like, me personally, I feel like that also translates to white comics. You have to understand, we live in the United States of America. African Americans make up 13% of the population. I don't even know how many white people make up the population in the United States, but I can tell you this, it's way more than 13%, okay? It's a lot. I'm not going to guess because I don't want to sound like I'm just talking about something I don't know what I'm talking about. But when I say it's a numbers game, when you have more people of a specific demographic in a certain area, when you market to that area, you're going to get more people to come and mess with your project because you have more people of that demographic. Now, that's not to say that, there isn't backdoor deals going on and, certain things that might not be fair towards other races simply because of the numbers. They still do that. However, Amy Schumer is getting that large number because Amy Schumer sells out arenas full of white people. Not only that, but white people, let's be honest, they're a little bit more apt to getting up, paying their money, and going to your show. African Americans might not be in that exact same situation. A lot of African Americans may not have that extra amount of money to go to your show. So they would rather watch it maybe on a Netflix special or say a YouTube video or something that's more attainable to them than them getting dressed, paying their money, going out to a show. Okay? African Americans, they don't always move exactly the same as other races. So we have to also add that. But I just really didn't like Fazon's opinion on Dave Chappelle because, you know, Dave Chappelle might not be the most street, the most urbanized type of comedian. He's not the comedian that's going to punch you in the face as soon as you say something, like my boy Fazon. We all know Fazon, how he did the little dude from the airport, wouldn't let the little dude get up, you know, kept throwing him down. You know, that's not Dave Chappelle, man. He's more of a laid-back kind of guy, man. Look, Fazon, man, look, dude. Leave your brother Dave Chappelle alone, man. You know, by you sitting here being in the media making these type of comments and stuff about how you feel like he doesn't deserve this and that just brings black comedians down, you know what I mean, as a whole. It just brings us all down. I'm not a comedian, but it brings the black community down as a whole because you're pretty much saying that one of your own doesn't deserve to be where they're at. When in all honesty, Dave Chappelle deserves everything that he has accomplished up until this point. Okay? But look, man, I know I'm a little late on this video. I had a lot of shit I had to do, you know, yesterday. I just wanted to make sure I put this video out, man, because this was something that I found to be a very interesting, you know, fact to kind of think about is, you know, why Fazon Love does not feel like Dave Chappelle deserves what he's got. But anyways, hey, man, if you like the video, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Come back later. I got more videos for y'all. All right? This your boy Jax. I'm out. Peace.